Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're exploring a profound and liberating concept: how to stop chasing and start attracting what's truly meant for you. Imagine a life where you're not constantly running after things, people, or opportunities, but instead, you're effortlessly drawing them towards you. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, with the wisdom of Stoicism, this dream can become your reality. Have you ever found yourself utterly drained from trying to force things to happen, only to see them slip further away? Maybe you've been tirelessly reaching out to people who don't reciprocate your energy, chasing opportunities that seem just out of reach, or struggling to hold on to relationships that feel like they're always on the verge of falling apart. It's an exhausting cycle, isn't it? The constant effort, the relentless pursuit, the heartache of watching things not work out despite all your trying, it can wear you down. But here's something you might not have realized: you don't have to live like that. Even the great Stoic philosophers, like Marcus Aurelius, understood that there's a far more powerful way to navigate life, one that doesn't involve chasing, forcing, or struggling. Instead, it's about attracting what is meant for you. Let's begin with a thought-provoking quote that perfectly captures the essence of what we're about to explore. What's meant for you will come to you when you're not pushing or forcing it. Imagine that. Imagine living in such a way that the right things, the right people, and the right opportunities are drawn to you naturally, without the need for struggle or strain. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a profound truth rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism. When you stop chasing and start aligning with your true self, you tap into a magnetic force that effortlessly pulls the good things toward you. Picture this: you're living your life, not as a desperate seeker, but as a confident, fulfilled individual who is simply focusing on growth, happiness, and well-being. Suddenly, the right people begin to enter your life, opportunities start knocking at your door, and everything you've been yearning for starts to flow to you with ease. It might sound like magic, but it's something even more powerful. It's the wisdom of Stoicism in action. Before we explore the 10 Stoic principles that will help you attract what's truly meant for you, let's take a moment to understand the fundamental difference between chasing and attracting. Why is this distinction so crucial? Because the shift from a mindset of chasing to one of attracting is the cornerstone of this transformative journey we're embarking on. Chasing versus attracting. When you chase something, you're operating from a place of scarcity and fear. You're signaling to the universe, and to yourself, that you're lacking something essential, that you're incomplete or unworthy until you obtain whatever it is you're chasing. Chasing is like running on a treadmill. You exert an immense amount of energy, but you never really get anywhere. The result? You end up exhausted, frustrated, and disappointed. When you chase after people, opportunities, or success, you're sending out a signal of desperation and neediness. As Epictetus wisely noted, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The more you chase, the more you emphasize your desires and highlight what you lack. In contrast, attracting is about living from a place of abundance and confidence. It's about trusting that what is meant for you will come to you naturally, without force. Imagine yourself as a lighthouse, standing tall, strong, and unwavering. You don't chase after the ships. Instead, you let your light shine, and they are drawn to you. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, on your own growth, happiness, and fulfillment, you radiate a positive energy that others find irresistible. For example, instead of chasing after a partner who isn't interested in you, focus on your own joy and personal development. When you are truly happy and content, you naturally attract people who appreciate and value you. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you cultivate a mindset of abundance and confidence, you draw those very qualities into your life. Embracing this powerful shift from chasing to attracting doesn't mean giving up on your desires. Rather, it means aligning your actions and your mindset with the belief that you are deserving of receiving what is meant for you, without struggle or force. This transformation in your approach will not only enhance your own well-being but will also turn you into a magnet for the right people and the right opportunities. Are you ready to transform your approach and start living a life where what's meant for you naturally finds its way to you? Let's dive into those 10 powerful Stoic principles that will guide you in becoming a magnet for what you desire. But before we start, I have a small task for you, a simple yet powerful affirmation to kickstart this journey. Leave a comment below with the words, "I am a magnet." This isn't just a phrase, it's a declaration of your new mindset, a commitment to yourself, and a beacon of inspiration for others on the same path. Remember what our wise Stoic friend once said, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. So, go ahead, say it to yourself, and share it with others, because helping others is one of the best things you can do. Are you ready to begin this transformative journey? Let's go! 1. Stay true to yourself. Let's take a moment to explore what it really means to stay true to yourself, a principle that's essential for living a life that resonates with who you are at your very core. Imagine for a moment, you're living your life in such a way that every decision, every action, every thought you entertain, aligns beautifully with what you believe in. That's not just a concept, it's a practice that, when embraced, can transform your entire experience of life. Staying true to yourself isn't about being rigid or inflexible. It's about honoring your essence, the very things that make you, you. When you choose authenticity, you choose to live with integrity. Think about how powerful that is, to move through the world without the need for masks or pretense. It's like stepping into a room and feeling completely at ease because you're not trying to impress or prove anything to anyone. You're just being yourself, fully and completely. And in doing so, you invite others to drop their own facades. This creates a space where real, meaningful connections can form, where trust isn't something you have to work hard to earn because it flows naturally from the genuine way you present yourself. Now, consider how much energy is freed up when you don't have to worry about maintaining a false image. Instead of constantly adjusting your behavior to fit what you think others expect, you get to focus on what truly matters to you. You're no longer living someone else's life, bound by their expectations or desires. You're living your life, one that's rich with purpose and aligned with your inner truth. This doesn't just feel good, it's empowering. It builds a sense of self-respect and confidence that others can't help but notice. Staying true to yourself also involves setting boundaries, a crucial aspect that often gets overlooked. We've all been in situations where saying yes felt easier than saying no, even when we knew it wasn't what we wanted. But here's the thing, every time you say yes when you really mean no, you chip away at your authenticity. Setting boundaries isn't about being selfish, it's about being self-aware and understanding that your needs and values matter just as much as anyone else's. When you respect your own boundaries, you're telling yourself and the world that you are worthy of respect. Think about the relationships you've had where you felt the most valued. Chances are, those were the ones where you didn't have to hide any part of yourself. You felt seen, heard, and understood. That's the kind of connection that's only possible when both parties are being their true selves. When you're authentic, you attract the kind of people who appreciate you for who you are, not for who you're pretending to be. This doesn't just apply to romantic relationships but to friendships, work relationships, and even casual encounters. There's a certain magnetism that comes from being true to yourself. It's an energy that draws others to you, not because you're trying to be something you're not, but because you're comfortable in your own skin. People are naturally drawn to those who are confident in their authenticity. They can sense when someone is being real, and it's refreshing in a world where so many are putting up fronts. When you're authentic, you become a beacon for others who are seeking that same level of genuineness in their lives. But staying true to yourself isn't always easy. It requires courage. There will be times when the pressure to conform feels overwhelming, when it seems like the easiest thing to do would be to just go along with the crowd. But remember, every time you choose to be true to yourself, you're choosing to live a life that's uniquely yours. You're not compromising your values or your integrity. Instead, you're standing firm in who you are, and that's something worth celebrating. One of the most liberating aspects of being true to yourself is the realization that you don't need everyone's approval. Not everyone will understand or appreciate your choices, and that's okay. What matters most is that you're living in a way that's true to you. You're the one who has to live with your decisions, so make sure they're decisions you can be proud of. When you stop seeking validation from others, you start to find it within yourself. That's where real self-esteem comes from, not from external praise, but from knowing that you're living in alignment with your values. Think about the legacy you want to leave behind. What do you want people to remember about you? That you were someone who always tried to fit in, or someone who lived with authenticity and purpose? Staying true to yourself isn't just about the here and now, it's about the long-term impact you want to have. It's about living a life that feels meaningful to you, one that's full of the kind of depth and richness that only comes from being real. And let's not forget, staying true to yourself is also about self-compassion. You're not always going to get it right. There will be times when you slip, when you find yourself going along with something that doesn't feel true to who you are. When that happens, be gentle with yourself. Recognize it for what it is, a learning opportunity, and use it to strengthen your resolve to live authentically. Each moment is a chance to recommit to your values and to who you really are. At the end of the day, staying true to yourself is about living a life that feels right on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside. It's about knowing that you're walking your path, not someone else's. It's about the peace that comes from knowing that you're living in alignment with your truth, and the confidence that comes from knowing that you're enough just as you are. When you live this way, you become a powerful example to others, showing them that it's possible to live a life of integrity, authenticity, and deep fulfillment. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I living in a way that's true to me? If the answer is yes, then keep going. If the answer is no, know that it's never too late to make a change. Every moment is an opportunity to choose authenticity, to choose you. And that's a choice that will lead you to a life that not only feels good, but is genuinely your own. Second principle, attract what you want. Picture yourself as a magnet, not just any magnet, but a powerful one, drawing towards you everything you genuinely desire in life. This isn't just idle fancy or wishful thinking, it's a fundamental truth about how our lives are shaped. When you embrace and apply the principle of attraction, you transform into a beacon that naturally pulls in the right people, opportunities, and experiences that align with your deepest wishes. To start, you need to achieve absolute clarity about what you want. This isn't about vague or fleeting ideas, it's about pinpointing your goals and dreams with precision. Ask yourself, what kind of relationships do I envision? What career milestones am I aiming for? What experiences do I yearn to have? Write these down in detail as if you're crafting a vivid blueprint of your ideal life. Visualize each component with such intensity that it feels tangible. Most importantly, cultivate a deep-seated belief in your own worthiness of these aspirations. As Marcus Aurelius insightfully remarked, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your thoughts and beliefs sculpt your reality, so concentrate on what you want to attract rather than what you wish to avoid. let's consider relationships to illustrate this principle. If you're longing for a loving and supportive partner, the first step is to reflect those very qualities in yourself. Be the embodiment of love, support, and positivity in your interactions with others. Your own energy will naturally attract people who mirror these traits. It's about becoming the person you wish to meet. If honesty and integrity are key values for you and a partner, make sure these principles are woven into your daily life. When your behavior aligns with your desires, you create a magnetic field that naturally draws the right person into your life. Now, let's transition to the professional realm. If you're aiming for a specific role or level of success in your career, start by adopting the demeanor and mindset of someone already in that position. Exhibit the confidence, competence, and attitude of a successful individual. This approach isn't about pretending but about aligning your actions and thoughts with your career goals. This shift not only enhances your self-confidence but also signals to others that you're prepared for new challenges and opportunities. The world around you responds to this energy, and by consistently projecting positivity and focus, you magnetize the success you seek. A crucial aspect of attracting what you want is to maintain a mindset steeped in positivity and abundance. It's essential to move away from thoughts of limitation or scarcity. Instead, immerse yourself in a belief of abundance, where you are convinced that there is ample success, love, and opportunity available. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance opens the floodgates to receiving everything you desire. As Epictetus wisely observed, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By desiring less and appreciating more, you effortlessly draw an abundance. Taking inspired action is another vital element of this principle. Attraction is not merely about maintaining positive thoughts, it also involves taking deliberate steps toward your goals. Whether it's refining your skills, expanding your network, or venturing beyond your comfort zone, these actions align you more closely with your desires and enhance your magnetic pull. By remaining proactive and focused, you demonstrate your commitment to achieving your goals, and in return, the universe aligns itself to support your endeavors. To truly harness the principle of attraction, you must blend intention with action. By doing so, you transform into a magnet for the life you've always envisioned. Remember, the essence of this principle is alignment, aligning your thoughts, actions, and energy with your deepest desires. This alignment pulls the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. Embrace this principle wholeheartedly, and watch as your aspirations begin to manifest with remarkable ease. Maintaining a positive and focused mindset is key. Your magnetic energy is a potent force that shapes your reality in profound ways. By continuously aligning your internal world with your external goals, you set in motion a powerful process of manifestation. The universe responds to your energy, and by nurturing a clear vision and taking purposeful actions, you move closer to your dreams each day. Remember, the journey of attracting what you want is ongoing. It requires patience, persistence, and consistent alignment. Keep refining your aspirations, staying true to your values, and fostering an abundant mindset. As you do so, you'll find that the life you've always dreamed of is gradually becoming your reality. This principle of attraction with fervor and conviction. By becoming a magnet for your desires, you unlock a pathway to a more fulfilling and vibrant existence. Align your thoughts, actions, and energy with your deepest aspirations, and observe as the universe collaborates with you to bring your dreams into fruition. Remain committed to this principle, and let your magnetic energy pave the way to the life you've always imagined. With dedication and focus, you'll discover that the life you've envisioned is within reach. Your magnetic force, when harnessed correctly, can transform your reality and bring forth the experiences you seek. Embrace this journey with open arms and watch as your dreams unfold with grace and clarity. 3. Practice patience and trust the process. Imagine you're standing at the foot of a towering mountain, eager to reach the summit and bask in the breathtaking view from the top. You can't simply teleport yourself there. You have to embark on the climb, step by step, enduring the challenges and savoring the journey. This is much like life itself, where practicing patience and trusting the process are essential virtues that guide us toward personal growth and fulfilling relationships. In our fast-paced world, it's all too easy to desire immediate results. We plant seeds today and expect a full-grown tree by tomorrow. However, nature teaches us that true growth takes time, nurturing, and unwavering patience. When we apply this understanding to our personal development, we begin to appreciate each phase of our journey, recognizing that every experience, whether triumphant or challenging, contributes to our evolution. Consider the relationships we cultivate throughout our lives. Deep, meaningful connections don't materialize overnight. They require time to develop, layers of trust to be built, and moments of vulnerability to be shared. When we rush these connections, we risk constructing fragile bonds that crumble under pressure. By exercising patience, we allow relationships to unfold organically, leading to stronger, more resilient partnerships that stand the test of time. Patience also plays a pivotal role in our professional endeavors. Whether we're honing a new skill, pursuing a career advancement, or navigating a complex project, progress often comes incrementally. Embracing patience means acknowledging that mastery isn't achieved in a day, but through persistent effort, learning from mistakes, and continuously refining our abilities. This steadfast approach not only enhances our competence but also builds character and resilience. Trusting the process is about having faith in the journey, even when the path ahead is unclear or strewn with obstacles. It's understanding that every setback is not a failure but a lesson that propels us forward. When we trust the process, we relinquish the urge to control every outcome and instead focus on what we can do in the present moment. This mindset fosters inner peace and reduces anxiety, allowing us to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence and grace. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in cultivating patience and trust. By staying fully present and engaged in the current moment, we detach from the incessant need for immediate gratification. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a walk in nature can ground us, reminding us to appreciate the journey rather than fixating solely on the destination. This presence of mind enriches our experiences and deepens our understanding of ourselves and others. Let's not forget the importance of self-compassion in this equation. Being patient with ourselves means accepting that growth is a non-linear process filled with highs and lows. There will be days when progress seems stagnant and moments when doubt creeps in. During these times, treating ourselves with kindness and understanding is crucial. Acknowledging our efforts and celebrating small victories reinforce our commitment to the journey and bolster our self-esteem. In our interactions with others, extending patience can transform relationships. Everyone has their own pace and timeline for growth and change. By giving others the space and time they need, we demonstrate empathy and respect, fostering an environment where authentic connections can flourish. This patience becomes a bridge that connects diverse perspectives and experiences, enriching our lives and broadening our horizons. It's also essential to recognize that patience is not passive resignation but active endurance. It's the strength to persevere through challenges, maintain focus on long-term goals, and resist the temptation of quick fixes that offer temporary satisfaction. Patience empowers us to make thoughtful decisions, respond rather than react, and cultivate a balanced and purposeful life. Trusting the process involves embracing uncertainty and viewing it as an opportunity for discovery and growth. When we release the need for immediate answers or solutions, we open ourselves up to possibilities we may have never considered. This openness invites creativity, innovation, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Reflect on historical figures who achieved greatness through unwavering patience and trust in the process. Think of Nelson Mandela, who endured years of imprisonment yet remained steadfast in his vision for a free and just society. His journey teaches us that profound change often requires enduring hardship with patience and faith in a greater purpose. In moments when impatience threatens to derail us, it's helpful to reconnect with our motivations and values. Reminding ourselves why we embarked on this journey can reignite our passion and strengthen our resolve to stay the course. Visualizing the fulfillment and growth that await us can serve as a powerful motivator to keep moving forward with patience and trust. Cultivating patience and trusting the process also enhance our emotional well-being. We become less susceptible to stress and frustration when we accept that some things are beyond our immediate control. This acceptance fosters resilience, enabling us to bounce back from adversities and maintain a positive outlook even in challenging times. As we integrate patience and trust into our daily lives, we begin to notice subtle but profound shifts in our experiences. We find joy in the journey itself, appreciate the lessons learned along the way, and build stronger, more meaningful connections with others. Our lives become richer, our goals more attainable, and our relationships more fulfilling. So, as you stand at the foot of your own personal mountain, remember that each step you take is significant. Embrace the climb with patience, trust in the process, and know that every moment is shaping you into the person you're meant to become. The summit awaits, but the true beauty lies in the journey itself. If you found this discussion meaningful, we encourage you to share it with others who might benefit from these reflections. 4. Let go of fear. Letting go of fear is one of the most liberating decisions you can make in your life, and it's often the first step toward becoming a magnet for the right people, opportunities, and experiences. Think about it, fear can be a massive barrier, preventing you from reaching your full potential. When fear drives your decisions, it leads to choices rooted in insecurity, doubt, and anxiety. This, in turn, can cause you to miss out on incredible opportunities or find yourself entangled in unhealthy relationships. When you begin to release that fear, you make room for confidence, courage, and authenticity to thrive. And it's these qualities that make you genuinely attractive to others. Fear can show up in various ways, especially in our relationships. Perhaps you've experienced the fear of rejection, the fear of being alone, or even the fear of not being good enough. These fears can make you cling to relationships that aren't good for you or push you to chase after people who don't truly value you. It's a trap that many fall into, believing that holding on tight will bring them the security they crave. But in reality, this fear only creates tension and drives others away. As the philosopher Epictetus wisely noted, he who is not a slave to fear is truly free. By releasing these fears, you're not just breaking free from the chains that hold you back, you're opening yourself up to genuine connections built on mutual respect and love. Let's take a moment to imagine what this looks like in a relationship. Picture yourself constantly worrying that your partner might leave you or that they don't appreciate you enough. This kind of fear can lead to behaviors that are out of sync with who you really are. Maybe you become overly controlling, or perhaps you find yourself constantly seeking reassurance. Unfortunately, these behaviors often have the opposite effect of what you intend. Instead of drawing your partner closer, they may start to feel suffocated or pushed away. Now, consider how different things could be if you let go of that fear. When you start to value yourself more and approach the relationship with confidence and self-assurance, you become more relaxed and genuine. Your partner will likely notice this change and feel more attracted to your true self, which can transform the entire dynamic of the relationship, making it stronger and more fulfilling. This concept doesn't just apply to your relationships, it's equally relevant to your personal growth and ambitions. Fear can hold you back from pursuing the opportunities that truly excite you. Maybe it's the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, or the fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. When you're driven by these fears, you play it safe, sticking to what you know and avoiding risks. But what if you chose to release these fears? What if you decided that failure was just a stepping stone to success? Suddenly, you'd find yourself more open to exploring new opportunities, pushing your boundaries, and challenging yourself in ways you never thought possible. People are naturally drawn to those who display boldness and resilience, qualities that emerge when you're not afraid to take risks and embrace the unknown. The process of letting go of fear is a journey, one that requires self-awareness and commitment. The first step is to acknowledge the fears that are holding you back. It's important to take the time to reflect on where these fears come from and how they've influenced your decisions. Often, our fears are rooted in past experiences or beliefs that no longer serve us. By bringing these fears into the light, you begin to take away their power. Once you've identified your fears, challenge them. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? More often than not, the scenarios we imagine are far less daunting when we confront them head-on. A powerful tool in this process is the practice of positive affirmations. Replace those fearful thoughts with affirmations that reinforce your strength, worth, and potential. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," affirm to yourself, "I am worthy and capable of achieving my goals." Over time, these positive statements can reshape your mindset, making you more resilient in the face of fear. Another key aspect of letting go of fear is surrounding yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with can have a significant impact on your mindset. Seek out relationships and environments that uplift and encourage you. When you're around people who believe in you and support your growth, it becomes easier to let go of the fears that have held you back. Engaging in activities that build your confidence is also essential. Confidence doesn't just happen overnight, it's something that grows with experience. Push yourself to try new things, take on challenges, and celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Each time you step out of your comfort zone and succeed, you reinforce the belief that you are capable and strong. Letting go of fear doesn't mean you'll never feel afraid again. Fear is a natural part of life, and it can even be helpful in certain situations. But by learning to manage your fear, rather than letting it control you, you take back your power. You learn to move forward with courage, even when fear is present. This shift in mindset not only transforms how you see yourself, but also how others perceive you. When you walk through life with confidence and a sense of purpose, you become a beacon of positivity, attracting the right people, opportunities, and experiences into your life. As you continue on this journey, remember that letting go of fear is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. There will be times when fear creeps back in, but each time it does, you'll be better equipped to handle it. With practice, you'll find that fear has less and less power over you, allowing your true self to shine through more brightly than ever before. In letting go of fear, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You become more authentic, more confident, and more magnetic to the things that are truly meant for you. The transformation may not happen overnight, but with patience and persistence, you will begin to see the incredible changes that come from living a life free from the grip of fear. Remember, The most powerful magnet for what you desire is your own belief in yourself and your ability to create the life you want. Let go of fear, embrace your inner strength, and watch as the world responds to your newfound energy. Principle 5. Release control. As the sun rises today, so does the opportunity for fresh beginnings and abundant blessings. Friends, let's come together for a conversation that holds the potential to bring both freedom and transformation into our lives, the idea of releasing control. We've previously touched on some key aspects, like letting go of fear, envisioning success, doing our best, and allowing what we desire to flow into our lives naturally. Today, we'll turn our attention to a principle that's just as crucial: release control. Imagine yourself on a boat, sailing through open waters. You have the ability to steer and adjust your sails, but the wind and the waves are beyond your command. This picture perfectly captures what it means to release control, focusing on what you can influence and letting go of everything else. When we talk about releasing control, it's important to clarify that we're not suggesting a passive approach to life where you simply let things happen without any effort on your part. On the contrary, releasing control is about recognizing the limits of your influence and embracing life's unpredictability with both grace and resilience. It's about understanding that while you can shape your actions, responses, and mindset, you don't have the power to dictate the final outcome. This can be a particularly tough pill to swallow, especially for those of us who are used to planning, organizing, and striving to ensure that everything goes according to our carefully laid plans. But the truth is, when we grip too tightly, we often end up generating more stress and anxiety for ourselves. Let's consider how this principle plays out in our relationships. Often, in our desire to maintain peace or avoid conflict, we might find ourselves trying to control the actions, emotions, or responses of those we care about. This could be with a partner, a friend, or even a colleague at work. We might think that if we say or do the right things, we can manage their reactions and steer the relationship in the direction we desire. But more often than not, this approach leads to frustration and disappointment. Why? Because people are not puppets on a string. They have their own thoughts, feelings, and free will. The key lies in focusing on what you can control, your own behavior and reactions. Instead of trying to control how someone else will respond, approach the situation with openness and sincerity. Trust that your honesty will guide the relationship where it needs to go. By letting go of the need to control every detail, you create a space where mutual respect, understanding, and genuine connection can flourish. This principle is just as applicable in our professional lives as it is in our personal relationships. Think back to a time when you were working on a project where the outcome depended on factors beyond your control, perhaps the decisions of others, market conditions, or even unexpected events. It's easy to become overwhelmed with stress when you focus on these uncontrollable elements. But what if you shifted your focus? What if you concentrated on what you can control, your effort, creativity, and collaboration with your team? When you do this, you're not only reducing your stress levels but also positioning yourself to give your best to the project. Remember the wise words of Marcus Aurelius: accept whatever comes to you, woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs? This mindset allows you to navigate your professional life with greater ease, knowing that you've done your best and that the outcome, whatever it may be, is part of a larger design that's beyond your control. Releasing control also opens the door to living more fully in the present moment. Often, our desire to control stems from a deep-rooted fear of the unknown and anxiety about the future. We worry about what might happen, and in doing so, we miss out on the richness of what is happening right now. Practicing mindfulness, being fully present in the moment, can help us break free from this cycle of worry and control. When you stay present, you become more open to the possibilities that each moment holds. You start to notice opportunities, connections, and experiences that you might have overlooked before because you were too focused on trying to control the future. This doesn't mean you should stop planning or setting goals. Instead, it means holding those plans lightly, being willing to adapt and adjust as life unfolds in ways you couldn't have predicted. Now, let's reflect on how releasing control could positively impact your overall well-being. When you stop trying to micromanage every detail of your life, you free up a tremendous amount of energy. This energy can then be redirected toward things that truly matter: your passions, your relationships, your personal growth. You also become more resilient because you're no longer constantly battling against the inevitable changes and uncertainties of life. Instead, you learn to flow with them, to adapt and thrive no matter what comes your way. This doesn't mean that challenges will disappear, but it does mean that you'll be better equipped to handle them without being consumed by stress or anxiety. So, how do you begin the journey of releasing control? The first step is awareness. Take a moment to identify areas in your life where you're trying to exert too much control. This could be in your relationships, your work, your health, or even your daily routine. Reflect on how this need for control is affecting your stress levels, your relationships, and your overall happiness. Are you holding on too tightly to something that's beyond your control? If so, what would it look like to let go, even just a little? This doesn't mean giving up or being irresponsible. It means trusting that while you can influence outcomes, you can't dictate them. Once you've identified these areas, the next step is to practice acceptance and trust. This is where the real work begins. Remind yourself that life is inherently uncertain, and that's okay. Embrace this uncertainty as part of life's adventure. Instead of fearing the unknown, see it as an opportunity for growth, learning, and new experiences. Engage in activities that help you cultivate a sense of surrender and trust, whether it's through meditation, yoga, journaling, or spending time in nature. These practices can help you connect with the natural flow of life, building resilience against the urge to control. As you continue on this journey, you'll start to notice a shift in your perspective. You'll become more adaptable, more resilient, and more open to life's natural flow. You'll find that by releasing control, you're not losing anything. Instead, you're gaining a deeper sense of peace, freedom, and joy. You'll attract positive energy and experiences because you're no longer weighed down by the need to micromanage every detail. Remember, you are a magnet. By letting go of control, you align yourself with the natural rhythms of life, becoming a beacon for opportunities and relationships that are meant for you. Embrace this principle, and watch as your life begins to transform with ease and harmony. Imagine what your life could be like if you truly embraced the idea of releasing control. Picture yourself moving through your days with a sense of calm and confidence, knowing that you've done your best and that the rest is in the hands of something greater. Picture the stress melting away as you stop trying to control everything and instead focus on what you can influence. This doesn't mean that life will be perfect, but it does mean that you'll be better equipped to handle whatever comes your way. You'll be more resilient, more adaptable, and more open to the beautiful, unexpected surprises that life has to offer. Stay flexible, stay open, and let life surprise you in wonderful, unexpected ways. Trust in the process, trust in yourself, and trust in the journey that lies ahead. Remember, releasing control is not about giving up, it's about giving in to the flow of life, to the natural order of things, to the understanding that while you can shape your path, you can't always dictate the outcome. And that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay, it's liberating. 6. embrace uplifting moments. Life is a grand mosaic, made up of countless moments that shape our experiences and define our journey. Each moment, whether large or small, contributes to the rich tapestry of our existence. To truly enrich our lives, we need to embrace and cherish those uplifting moments that come our way. Imagine a time when a simple, heartfelt conversation with a friend lifted your spirits, or when the beauty of a sunset brought a sense of peace. These instances, though often fleeting, possess a profound power to enhance our mood, invigorate our energy, and draw positive people toward us. By actively seeking out and savoring these joyful experiences, we create a more vibrant and magnetic presence that enriches our lives and the lives of those around us. In the realm of relationships, the impact of embracing these uplifting moments is even more profound. Rather than allowing conflicts or disappointments to dominate our interactions, we should focus on the positive aspects that we share with our loved ones. Picture celebrating a small but meaningful victory together, or taking a moment to express gratitude for the joy you experience in each other's company. These practices don't just strengthen our bonds, they also nurture a positive atmosphere that fosters resilience and happiness. By celebrating and appreciating these moments, we build a stronger, more fulfilling connection with those we care about. On our personal journey of growth and development, recognizing and valuing uplifting moments serves as a powerful reminder of our progress and potential. Think about receiving praise or acknowledgement for a hard-earned achievement. Instead of dismissing this recognition, we should take a moment to fully appreciate it and let it fuel our continued efforts. Acknowledging even the smallest victories reinforces our motivation and helps us stay committed to our goals. As the philosopher Seneca wisely noted, the greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. Embracing and celebrating these achievements can inspire us to keep moving forward and strive for even greater heights. To fully benefit from uplifting moments, incorporating mindfulness and gratitude into our daily routine is essential. Mindfulness allows us to stay grounded in the present, helping us to fully experience and savor each positive moment as it happens. Gratitude, on the other hand, enables us to appreciate these moments deeply and acknowledge their significance. Consider starting a gratitude journal where we record 3 positive things each day. This simple practice can shift our focus from what is missing to what is abundant in our lives, fostering a more positive outlook. Moreover, seeking out environments and activities that uplift us is crucial for maintaining a positive mindset. Surrounding ourselves with supportive, inspiring individuals who encourage and uplift us can have a profound impact on our own sense of well-being. Engaging in hobbies and activities that bring us joy and relaxation further enhances our overall happiness. By making conscious choices that align with our values and bring us pleasure, we cultivate a life filled with enriching experiences that contribute to our overall satisfaction. Embracing these uplifting moments not only enhances our personal well-being but also radiates positive energy to those around us. When we focus on the brighter aspects of life, we become beacons of positivity and abundance, attracting these qualities into our own lives. This approach transforms our journey, infusing it with a depth and richness that enhances our personal fulfillment and strengthens our connections with others. As we navigate the complexities of our lives, it is important to remember that our attitude towards these uplifting moments shapes our overall experience. By remaining present and grateful, we allow ourselves to fully embrace the beauty and joy each moment offers. This not only enriches our own sense of satisfaction but also positively influences those we encounter along our path. In essence, embracing uplifting moments is a practice that can lead to a more fulfilling and joyful existence. By focusing on the positive aspects of life and cultivating an attitude of mindfulness and gratitude, we create a ripple effect that enhances our own well-being and enriches our relationships. As we continue to embrace and celebrate these moments, we build a life that is both abundant and meaningful, illuminated by the light of our own positive energy. Let us make a conscious effort to actively seek out and appreciate the uplifting moments that life presents to us. By doing so, we not only enrich our own journey but also contribute to a more positive and supportive world. As we celebrate these moments and let them inspire us, we unlock the potential for a life filled with joy, fulfillment, and meaningful connections. Then, the ability to embrace and savor uplifting moments is key to a more vibrant and satisfying life. Through practices of mindfulness and gratitude, we enhance our personal well-being and create a magnetic presence that attracts positivity and abundance. By carrying this principle forward, we allow the beauty of each moment to illuminate our journey and transform our lives in profound and impactful ways. 7. Set clear intentions. Picture embarking on a journey without knowing your destination. It feels unsettling, doesn't it? In life, wandering without clear intentions can lead to a similar sense of aimlessness. This is why setting specific and focused intentions is crucial. It's like holding a well-detailed map that not only directs your steps but also aligns them with your deeper goals and aspirations. Now, setting clear intentions isn't just about making a wish and hoping for the best. It's about deliberately deciding what you truly want to achieve and understanding the reasons behind these desires. This process creates a magnetic pull, drawing the right people, circumstances, and opportunities into your orbit. It's like tuning into the right frequency, allowing you to resonate with what truly matters to you on a profound level. When it comes to relationships, the clarity of your intentions becomes even more essential. Whether you're looking to cultivate a romantic partnership, nurture a friendship, or strengthen family ties, having a well-defined sense of what you seek from these connections allows you to communicate with precision. It sets the foundation for healthy boundaries and mutual understanding. For instance, entering a new relationship with clear intentions, whether you're seeking a serious commitment or a casual companionship, can prevent misunderstandings and ensure both parties are aligned in their expectations. This openness leads to connections that are not only more genuine but also deeply satisfying. To begin setting clear intentions, start with introspection. Take a moment to explore what truly resonates with you. What are your core beliefs? What do you hope to accomplish in various aspects of your life, be it in your career, your personal growth, or your relationships? Writing down these intentions can be incredibly powerful. The more detailed you are, the more effective they'll be. Rather than vague desires like finding happiness, consider setting precise intentions such as cultivating a daily gratitude practice or dedicating more time to meaningful relationships. These specific intentions act as a blueprint, guiding your actions and allowing you to track your progress along the way. Visualization plays a crucial role in this process. Spend a few moments each day vividly imagining your intentions as if they've already manifested. Picture the joy, fulfillment, and sense of accomplishment that accompany the realization of these goals. This practice not only reinforces your intentions but also aligns your subconscious mind with your desired outcomes, making it easier to take purposeful and consistent action. While it's vital to have clear intentions, it's equally important to remain adaptable. Life is unpredictable, filled with twists and turns that may require us to recalibrate our path. However, even as we adjust, our intentions provide a steady sense of direction, a purpose that keeps us anchored. By maintaining clarity about what we truly want, we become better equipped to navigate changes without losing sight of what's most meaningful to us. This journey of setting clear intentions isn't a one-time event, it's a continuous process. It requires regular reflection and, when necessary, adjustments. As we grow and evolve, our intentions may need to be refined or expanded to match our current reality. By frequently revisiting our intentions, we ensure they remain aligned with our evolving selves and the changing landscape of our lives. In the context of relationships, revisiting and refining our intentions can significantly enhance our connections. As we grow closer to someone, our intentions may evolve from simply enjoying their company to building a deeper, more committed relationship. Regularly checking in with ourselves and our partners ensures that we stay in sync, fostering trust, understanding, and mutual respect. Setting clear intentions empowers us to live with greater awareness. Instead of merely reacting to life's events, we become proactive, making deliberate choices that align with our values and aspirations. This shift from reaction to intention can profoundly elevate the quality of our lives, leading to experiences that are richer, more meaningful, and more aligned with our true selves. Moreover, clear intentions serve as a beacon of light during challenging times. When we face obstacles or setbacks, our intentions remind us of our purpose, giving us the strength and resilience to keep moving forward. They provide a sense of continuity, a thread that weaves together our past, present, and future in a coherent story of growth and achievement. What's particularly powerful about setting clear intentions is that it gives us a sense of agency over our lives. We transition from a place of uncertainty and passivity to one of clarity and purposeful action. We become the architects of our destiny, shaping our reality through intentional choices. This doesn't mean we control every aspect of life. Unexpected events will always occur, but it does mean we're better prepared to handle whatever comes our way with grace and confidence. This practice of setting clear intentions is a tool for creating the life we envision. It allows us to direct our energy toward what truly matters, fostering a sense of fulfillment and purpose in everything we do. By consistently refining our intentions, we stay true to our core values and remain aligned with our deepest desires, no matter how life's circumstances may shift. 8. Visualize success. Have we ever paused to consider the immense influence that our thoughts can have on our lives? Imagine, for a moment, the power of our mind's eye, the ability to create a vivid mental picture of the future we desire. This isn't just about indulging in fantasies, it's about harnessing our imagination to shape our reality. Let's envision ourselves standing at the peak of a mountain, looking out over a breathtaking vista that symbolizes all we've accomplished. The journey to get here wasn't easy. It was filled with trials, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But as we stand at the summit, a deep sense of fulfillment washes over us, reminding us that every step, every challenge, was worth it. This is the essence of mental imagery, using the power of our mind to see our future success so clearly that it begins to take root in our present reality. When we engage in this mental exercise, we're not merely indulging in daydreams. We're setting the stage for our future by creating a clear and compelling vision of what we want to achieve. This mental rehearsal is like planting seeds in the fertile soil of our subconscious, where they can take root and grow into tangible outcomes. By consistently picturing our desired future, we're essentially programming our minds to recognize and seize opportunities that align with our goals. This process is akin to crafting a detailed roadmap, guiding us toward the outcomes we seek. When we frequently imagine positive results, our mind becomes attuned to the possibilities that can help us achieve our aspirations, making us more open and receptive to the opportunities that can lead us to success. Let's consider the relationships we wish to cultivate in our lives. Whether we're thinking about a romantic partnership, a friendship, or a professional connection, the process begins with a clear mental image. Picture the qualities of the people we want to attract, their values, their interests, and the way they treat us. Visualize the interactions that bring us joy and fulfillment, the shared experiences that deepen our bond, and the mutual respect that forms the foundation of these connections. By creating this mental picture, we're not just setting an intention, we're also preparing ourselves to attract and nurture the relationships that will enhance our lives. Mental rehearsal serves as a powerful tool for success. Consider a significant milestone we want to reach: a promotion, launching a successful business, or mastering a new skill. When we mentally project ourselves reaching that goal, we're not just imagining the end result, we're mentally rehearsing the steps we need to take to get there. We see ourselves overcoming obstacles, making wise decisions, and staying resilient in the face of challenges. This mental practice helps build our confidence and prepares us to navigate the real-world situations that will lead to our success. The practice of envisioning is most effective when it's done consistently. Just as we wouldn't expect to master a skill with just one practice session, we can't expect to fully harness the power of mental imagery without regular effort. Each day, we should take time to immerse ourselves in our vision of success. Engage all of our senses, see the vibrant colors and intricate details of our achievements, feel the emotions that come with reaching our goals, and hear the sounds of celebration and recognition. The more vivid and detailed our mental picture, the more deeply it will resonate with our subconscious mind, driving us to take the actions that will make our vision a reality. Remember that mental imagery is not about escaping from reality, it's about shaping it. When we mentally project our success, we're not ignoring the challenges and difficulties we might face. Instead, we're preparing ourselves to meet those challenges with a mindset that is focused, determined, and optimistic. This mental practice helps us stay grounded in the present while keeping our eyes firmly on the future. It bridges the gap between where we are now and where we want to be, making the journey smoother and more intentional. Why does mental rehearsal work so effectively? It comes down to the way our brain processes information. Our minds are highly responsive to the images and ideas we focus on. When we vividly imagine a future event, our brain registers it as if it's already happening. This triggers a series of physiological responses. Our heart rate might increase, our breathing might change, and our body might prepare for action. Over time, this repeated mental rehearsal conditions us to perform better when the real moment arrives. In our relationships, envisioning can help us to create and maintain connections that are deeply satisfying and meaningful. We set a standard for how we wish to be treated and how we will treat others. This clarity helps us to recognize and attract people who align with our values and goals, leading to more harmonious and fulfilling relationships. Mental imagery isn't just about attracting the right people, it's also about becoming the kind of person who can sustain healthy, positive connections. When it comes to our careers, mental rehearsal can be transformative. By regularly picturing ourselves succeeding in our professional endeavors, we build the confidence and resilience needed to take bold steps toward our goals. This mental exercise helps us to see beyond the obstacles and focus on the opportunities. It trains our minds to stay positive and proactive, even in the face of setbacks. This mental preparation is crucial for achieving long-term success, as it helps us to stay motivated and persistent, no matter what challenges arise. But let's not forget that this process of creating a mental image of our success is an active one. It requires our full engagement, our creativity, our emotions, and our belief in its power. We are the architects of our future, and mental imagery is the tool we use to design it. By committing to this practice with intention and consistency, we set in motion a series of events that will bring our vision to life. This isn't about passively hoping for a better future, it's about taking deliberate action to create it. As we integrate this mental exercise into our daily lives, let's remember to approach it with a sense of purpose and dedication. Each day, we have the opportunity to reinforce our vision of success by fully immersing ourselves in the mental images that represent our goals. This practice is not just about seeing our future, it's about feeling it, living it, and believing in it so deeply that it begins to shape our present reality. The more we engage in this process, the more our actions will align with our aspirations, leading us toward the life we want to create. The obstacle is the way. This Stoic proverb, attributed to Marcus Aurelius, sets the tone for our exploration of a vital principle that can transform your life: do your best and let go. Imagine you're a sculptor, chipping away at a block of marble. Every strike of your chisel shapes the stone into something beautiful, but at a certain point, you must step back and trust that the form will emerge as it's meant to. You can't control every detail, nor should you try. Your role is to bring your best effort to the process, then release your attachment to the outcome. This concept might seem challenging at first. After all, in a world that often equates success with control, the idea of letting go can feel like surrender. But it's not about giving up, it's about understanding the boundaries of your influence. In life, there are things we can control: our actions, our responses, our attitude, and there are things we cannot: other people's decisions, external circumstances, and the passage of time. To live wisely is to know the difference and to focus your energy on what's within your grasp. Picture yourself in a scenario where you're working tirelessly to achieve a goal. Maybe it's a career milestone, a personal project, or a relationship you deeply value. You pour your heart into it, giving it your all, but despite your best efforts, the outcome is uncertain. At this point, you face a choice. You can either cling to the desire for a specific result, letting it consume you, or you can acknowledge that you've done everything you can and release your grip. The latter, though it might seem counterintuitive, is the path to peace. When you release your attachment to the outcome, you free yourself from the chains of worry and fear. You stop measuring your worth by external achievements and start finding fulfillment in the integrity of your efforts. This shift in perspective is liberating. It allows you to approach your endeavors with a sense of purpose, not out of a need for validation, but out of a genuine commitment to doing your best. And when you do this, you often find that the results, whatever they may be, are more meaningful and satisfying. Now, think about your relationships. How often do we try to control how others perceive us or how they respond to us? We might bend over backward to please, to impress, or to gain approval. But relationships, like all aspects of life, thrive not when we try to manipulate the outcome, but when we bring our best selves forward and then step back. Trust that authenticity and sincerity will pave the way for genuine connections. Let go of the need to dictate every detail, and you'll find that your relationships grow stronger, more resilient, and more fulfilling. In your professional life, this principle holds equally true. Whether you're tackling a high-stakes project, striving for a promotion, or navigating a difficult decision, the same approach applies. Put in the work, give it your best shot, and then let go. The anxiety over results often does more harm than good. It distracts you, drains your energy, and can even sabotage your efforts. By letting go, you maintain clarity and focus, which are essential for true success. Trust in your preparation, and let the outcome unfold as it will. This isn't about being passive or indifferent, it's about cultivating a deep-seated trust in the process of life. When you do your best and let go, you align yourself with a natural rhythm, one that acknowledges both your efforts and the unpredictability of life. It's a rhythm that fosters resilience, as you learn to navigate setbacks with grace and continue moving forward without being weighed down by what you cannot change. Now, consider the impact this principle can have on your mental and emotional well-being. Stress and anxiety often stem from a desire to control outcomes that are inherently uncertain. By practicing the art of letting go, you reduce this mental burden. You create space for peace, creativity, and joy to flourish. You become more present in your daily life, able to appreciate the journey rather than obsess over the destination. As you continue to embrace this mindset, you'll notice that you start attracting positive energy into your life. Opportunities, connections, and experiences seem to come to you more effortlessly. This isn't magic, it's the natural consequence of aligning your actions with a spirit of trust and detachment. When you're not constantly pushing against the flow of life, you allow things to unfold in a way that's often more harmonious and beneficial than you could have forced into being. It's important to remember that letting go doesn't mean abandoning your goals or aspirations. It's about pursuing them with a sense of inner peace and confidence, knowing that you've done your best. This balance between effort and surrender is the key to a fulfilling life. It allows you to remain committed to your path while being open to whatever comes your way. So, the next time you find yourself caught up in the need to control, pause. Reflect on the gardener, the sculptor, or the professional who pours their energy into their work but then steps back to let the results take shape. Remind yourself that you are not defined by the outcome, but by the integrity of your efforts. Trust in the process, let go of the need to control everything, and watch how your life transforms in ways you never imagined possible. By doing your best and letting go, you not only reduce unnecessary stress but also create a fertile ground for growth and transformation. This principle is a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom and a powerful tool for living a life of purpose and peace. As you move forward, carry this lesson with you. Let it guide your actions and shape your perspective. In doing so, you'll discover a deeper sense of fulfillment and a greater connection to the world around you. So, friends, embrace this principle with an open heart. Practice it daily, and watch as your life becomes more balanced, more joyful, and more aligned with your true self. Do your best, and then, let go. The universe has a way of taking care of the rest. And the last one, can you guess? Imagine for a moment that you're standing in front of a mirror, gazing into your own eyes. In that reflection, there's not just a person looking back at you, there's a history, a journey, and a soul that has weathered storms, celebrated victories, and continues to evolve. What if you could truly love the person you see? What if every glance at your reflection reminded you of your worth, not just in the superficial sense, but in the deepest, most profound way possible? Loving yourself in this way isn't an act of vanity, it's an act of survival. It's recognizing that you, with all your flaws and strengths, deserve to exist in this world with dignity and joy. Yes, we're talking about the last principle, embrace self-compassion. Let's talk about what happens when you start to love yourself. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil. That seed grows into a strong, vibrant tree, and the fruits it bears are relationships and opportunities that match your newfound sense of worth. When you love yourself, you unknowingly raise the bar for how others treat you. You start to attract people who see your value, who honor your boundaries, and who contribute positively to your life. This isn't magic, it's simply the natural outcome of understanding and honoring your own worth. In relationships, whether romantic, familial, or friendships, self-love acts as a guiding light. Think of it as a lighthouse in a stormy sea. When you have that light within you, you won't settle for less than you deserve. You won't allow others to diminish your light because you've learned to cherish it. And in turn, the people who come into your life are drawn to that light, they recognize it, they respect it, and they want to be a part of it. This is how you build relationships that are not just meaningful but also nurturing and respectful. Professional growth follows a similar pattern. When you believe in your own worth, you stop settling for jobs, roles, or tasks that don't align with your true passions and abilities. You start to seek out opportunities that challenge you in the right ways, that allow you to shine, and that match your sense of self-worth. This doesn't mean the road becomes easy. Challenges will still arise, but you will face them with a renewed sense of confidence and clarity. You'll no longer doubt whether you deserve a seat at the table. You'll know that you do. But how do you start on this path of self-love and self-worth? It begins with self-compassion. Imagine you're comforting a dear friend who's going through a tough time. You wouldn't berate them for their mistakes. You wouldn't dismiss their achievements. Instead, you'd offer them kindness, understanding, and encouragement. Now, turn that compassion inward. Begin to speak to yourself with the same gentle voice, acknowledging your efforts, your progress, and your humanity. Embracing self-compassion also means forgiving yourself. We're all human, and we all make mistakes. The key is not to dwell on them but to learn and grow from them. Forgive yourself for the times you've fallen short, and remember that every day is an opportunity to do better. This forgiveness isn't about excusing harmful behavior. It's about freeing yourself from the chains of guilt and shame that can keep you stuck in the past. In this journey of self-love, it's also crucial to surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with, the environments you inhabit, and even the content you consume all play a role in shaping your mindset. Seek out those who uplift you, who celebrate your successes, and who support your growth. And just as importantly, distance yourself from those who drain your energy, who belittle your achievements, or who make you doubt your worth. This isn't about cutting people off. It's about setting healthy boundaries that protect your mental and emotional well-being. Engaging in activities that nourish your soul is another essential practice. Think of what makes you feel alive, what brings you joy, what makes you lose track of time. Whether it's painting, hiking, reading, or simply spending time with loved ones, these activities are not just hobbies, they are vital to your mental health. They remind you of the beauty in life and your unique place within it. These moments of joy are a testament to your worth. And let's not forget the power of affirmations. Words have immense power, especially when they're repeated regularly. Start each day with affirmations that reinforce your worth and your right to happiness. Simple phrases like "I am enough," "I am worthy," and "I deserve love and happiness" can slowly but surely rewire your brain to believe in your own value. It might feel awkward at first, but over time, these affirmations become a natural part of your thought process, a steady undercurrent of positivity that supports your growth. Finally, understand that this journey is ongoing. Self-love isn't a destination you reach and then move on from. It's a continuous process of growth and renewal. There will be days when it feels easy, and days when it feels incredibly difficult. On those harder days, remember that it's okay to struggle. It's okay to feel like you've taken a step back because progress isn't always linear. What matters is that you keep moving forward, even if it's just a tiny step at a time. In this world, where so many forces try to tell you that you're not enough, that you need to change or improve or be someone else, the most radical thing you can do is to love yourself exactly as you are. By cultivating self-love and self-worth, you're not just changing your own life, you're setting an example for others. You're showing them that it's possible to live with integrity, with joy, and with an unshakable belief in your own value. And that, in itself, is a profound gift to the world.